Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about false lashes. I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite styles, how I apply them, my favorite glue, my favorite techniques, and things like that. And I've just recently gotten into false lashes. For the longest time, I was not someone who was comfortable wearing them. I always felt like that if I put them on, one was kind of pointed down and one was up, or they looked like they were going to fall off, or they were uncomfortable and like jabbing me on the inner corners, and I just never really liked wearing them. I just felt like it wasn't worth it because they were never comfortable enough for me to feel good in. So today I'm going to show you guys exactly how I put them on and just some things that I've kind of learned just like practicing with them and working with them, and what works for me. A lot of people ask me in my videos the style of lashes that I'm wearing, and I bought a new pack just so I could show you all what they look like. These are my personal favorite ones to wear. They're called the Salon Perfect Go Glam Lightweight Lashes. They're number 614, and on the thing they have a little thing that says blogger's favorite, and these are really long, so these are definitely not the most natural that you can go with. I don't really like wearing a super natural strip lash just because I feel like if I'm going to take the time and effort to put it on, I want it to have a big impact and I want it to look like I have a lot of eyelashes. And some people might prefer a more natural look when starting out, and for that you might want to try the Demi Wispies. They're kind of a wispy like crisscross lash like this, but they're shorter. So those might be something you want to look into if you want a more natural look. But these are my favorite. If I'm wearing falsies in a video, this is usually the ones I'm wearing. I just wanted to show you guys a comparison of like what I like versus what I don't like in false lashes. So I really hate false lashes like this, and some people might like them, but these are the kind I do not go for. These are the Andrea strip lash number 45, but do you see how like spiky and perfect these look? They're very like straight lashes. They're not crisscross, they're not messed up any. They're just like very spiky and separated, and that just looks like spidery and not natural to me. So if you feel like you've had trouble with your false lashes looking a little too perfect or a little too like separated like that, try something like these where the lashes are like crisscrossed and kind of messy and a little bit more voluminous versus super long and spidery like that. So I really love like the crisscross messy look of eyelashes. These are just my personal favorite. I just love that crisscross look. I feel like it makes it look realistic, like that they could actually be like your lashes. In this video I'm just going to be covering how I apply strip lashes. And another style of lashes that I like are these lash trios, and they're just groupings of lash trios, and you can also do individuals. This is a good little picture. Hopefully you can see that. It says like 1 versus 3. These are clumps of 3, so they're a little bit easier to apply. These are my favorite. They're the Kiss, and you have short and medium length ones, and these are just awesome to put on if you want a more natural look but you do want some length on the outer corners or something. I really like these for that, and they're easy to apply but you don't get as big of an impact as you do with strip lashes. So for a favorite lash glue for me, I hate the Lash Duo. I think that it's so bad. I hate the smell of it, and I hate how long it takes to dry. It just seems clumpy and I don't like it. My favorite is Revlon Precision Lash Glue in clear, and it comes in this little applicator like this. Mine is a little messy because it does get messy. That's the only downfall. And it has a brush that you can just brush it on the band, which makes it a lot easier than trying to pour some out and dip it and things like that. So I really like this lash glue. And then something I would recommend having is either a set of tweezers or a lash tool. And I'm not going to recommend that you put on lashes with tweezers. It is my personal favorite way to do it, but it is dangerous, so I'm not going to tell you to do that, because if you poke your eye out, then that's going to be on me. And honestly, it's just as easy to use one of these little lash tools. So you can get these from, this is from the brand Kiss. They come in a lot of different packs of lashes. I believe that this one came maybe with this pack of lashes. But it's just like a little tool that you can grab the lashes with, but it's not pointy, so it's a little bit safer than using the tweezers. And then I also like to have a mascara on standby because I do like to put a little mascara on them once they're on just to kind of blend them with my real lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and show you guys exactly how I apply mine. I'm going to be applying these today because these are my favorite. So I'll just go ahead and show you. And these are very long. They're, like I said, they're not going to look natural at all. But I love these especially when I'm filming videos because they just really make me look like I have awesome lashes. So I'm just going to pull these off from the outer corner. I'm going to go in with my fingers. You don't want to use tweezers or something like that because you might mess up the lash. But you just want to gently pull it off of the little case because it can mess up the lashes if you're too rough with it. Then you're going to want to kind of measure and see if you need to trim this any for your lashes. So you can kind of just hold it up and see if it's an okay length. These fit my eyes really good. I wear them all the time and I know how they fit me, so I don't have to worry about trimming them. But you can trim lashes if they seem a little bit too long from left to right for your eye. And if you trim them, you want to trim the outer corner. So you want to trim this longer side because you want the inner corner to stay shorter so that it blends in with your natural one. So if you trim, always trim the outer corner. So then I'm going to go in with my little lash tool and I'm just going to kind of open it up and I'm going to grab the lashes right in the center with that lash tool. So just like that. And then you just want to keep a good grip on them so you don't lose them. And I'm going to go in with my Revlon Precision Lash Glue. And I'm just going to do a line of glue all the way across that band. And you don't want to put too much because that's just going to be messy and it doesn't help them stay on better. It's just going to be clumpy on your lashes and it's not going to dry down good. So you want to get a good even line all the way across this lash band. And then you want to let this dry down for about 15 to 30 seconds. I usually go with about 30 seconds, sometimes even longer than that. You'll be able to see with this lash glue, it will start to become more clear, and that means it's becoming more sticky. So if you try to go in right now, this is just going to wiggle around and it's just going to fall off and it will come back off on your lash applicator. But if you let it dry down a little bit, it's going to get stickier, and when you set it down on the lash line, it will stick and not want to pull back off. So you want to let this dry for a little bit. If you're doing makeup on a client, I wouldn't recommend blowing on them, but if it's your own, you can definitely blow on it to kind of speed up the process. If you're doing it on a client, I'll usually just kind of wave it around like this so that it dries the glue a little bit faster. Okay, so mine are starting to get tacky, and hopefully you can see that that's a little less white, a little more clear. I'm going to go ahead and put mine on. I zoomed in for this, so hopefully you'll be able to see it a little bit better. Really press that middle part in, release the lash tool, then I'll grab my outer corner and attach it to the upper eyelid and press it in. And then I'll grab my inner corner with this lash tool. You just want to make sure that the inner and outer corners are really attached because that is where lashes tend to pop off. So I'll just kind of press in the inner corner, just tap those down all the way across. And then I'll let that dry because that lash glue, you'll still be able to see it for a little bit. It'll look white, but it will eventually dry clear. While that's drying, I'll kind of take my finger and like blink down on it and press up the lashes a little bit. And that'll just keep them drying upright instead of falling down. And you can see how extremely long these lashes are. They definitely leave you a good impact, and you have a ton of lashes with these on. They're super, super fluttery, and I just love the effect of them. They're not like a super, super thick lash. I mean, they do have a lot of volume, but they don't like hide your eyeshadow even though they're long. They're just very fluttery. So I really like this lash style. I'm going to go ahead and put this one on. I'll keep you guys zoomed in, but I'm probably just going to speed up this process so that it doesn't take so long. Okay, so now that those are really on, and you can still see the glue is white, but that's drying, and this one's pretty much completely dry. You can't even see it anymore, but I just wanted to do like a close-up and show you guys kind of how these lashes look if you're interested in a lash style kind of like this one. You can kind of see that they're very, very fluttery, very wispy, but they are super long. When I look up, they definitely touch my eyebrows, but I actually really like these. I think that they're so pretty. They're probably my favorite lash style, at least of the moment. So I just give that some time to dry. Just kind of make sure that it's going to be turned up like the other one. Then once that dries, the band will pretty much just disappear right into the lash line, and your false lashes are pretty much done. A couple steps you might want to take is to go in with your eyeliner and go over the band if you feel like it's showing. Sometimes I will like to go in with this Maybelline Ultra Liner in the waterproof in black because of the tip is very, very small. Very tiny, and you can just pinpoint like places where it's showing. You can just kind of go in and go right over that lash band if you want to. I'm not going to do that today because I don't have on black liquid liner. I just have on like a smudgy brown liner, so I don't want to go in with a black liner and mess that up. But I will go in with a little bit of mascara. This is just the Physicians Formula Organic Wear. It doesn't really matter what kind. I just go in and kind of use this to like combine my real and the fake lashes. So I just kind of put a little bit right at the base. I don't drag this all the way up because I don't want to mess up how fluffy and like fluttery these lashes are. So I just try to keep it right at the base of the lashes, and if I get any on the tips, I just kind of run my finger through them and try to get that extra mascara off. So I believe that that's it for this video today, guys. I hope that this was helpful. Maybe you found a lash style or a tip or something like that that can help you in applying false lashes. Honestly, they just take practice. For the longest time, I was really into makeup, but I just never did lashes because I felt like it was such a pain in the butt and I just wasn't very good at it. But I just kept practicing over and over and eventually got to the point where I felt comfortable wearing them, and now I can do it almost faster than I can do like several coats of mascara. I'll just pop on a pair of false lashes and it's just as easy and simple, but I love the look that it gives. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in my next jam-packed July video.